Hi guys, it's me Nana. Looks like I'm going to be doing a dupe. That's it. Eagan Mirror at Pottery Barn. Yes, I decided to take it on. It was a crazy idea and yes, I did it. But let's show you how. I started out with duct tape, of all things. Duct tape from Pottery Barn. No, I'm sorry. From Dollar Tree. I thought I was in the Pottery Barn. Anyway, duct tape and a lot of flowers. Remember, Pottery Barn style is minimalist. So although I had the purple flowers out, I knew that I had to use the magnolias. These magnolias I got at Walmart, believe it or not, for $5. So beautiful, so soft, so real. These also came from Walmart. They are dogwoods, and I believe I paid $3 for those. Never mind the ferns, I decided not to use those. I also used two large foam core boards, one slightly used, another new, but I'm going to be cutting them up anyway. Here I have 9 mirrors from Dollar Tree. And they have ribbing on the front, very simple silver, faux silver. You know my wire cutters and my scissors. But that's just the beginning. We take apart the mirrors, get all that stuff out of there. Then you have to take the backing out and remove those little silver hangers. Now, I'm only going to show you once because there's really no need to show you all 9, but you have to take the tape off and then pull those silver hanger things out. And here I put it back in, but I put it back in upside down. Doesn't matter. The rest I did correctly. So this is the most important part. If you want to be successful at making this mirror, this T ruler is very, very helpful. If you don't have a T ruler, get something long enough and straight enough to where you know when you use the duct tape to tape them together that they will be straight and that they will be in alignment. This is so important. Once you tape them together, you know, there's no going back because even taking the tape off would ruin the backing. So take your time, get something. If you don't have a T ruler, use a ruler or a yardstick, something that has a straight edge. As you build up, you just keep going. I went 3 down and then 1 at the top and then another one to the center. See how I did 1 at the top? And then 1 at the center and 1 at the bottom. It's just go in line. Take your time. Excuse my head. And just keep taping them together, being very mindful, again, to keep it straight and in alignment. If you do this, you will be greatly rewarded. I did it. I was very careful. I took my time, although this is fast forwarded. And then I taped each one together, and then I taped the centers. There's 4 corners in the center, and measuring the two, you know, the width based on whatever the size of the mirrors that you choose. Then I cut the foam core exactly half the size of the full mirror. That way, the foam core board meets in the center of the back. And you'll see what I mean once I have it all cut. Now I cut these half the size of the mirror. Once you cut them half the size of the mirror, then you just hot glue them to the back. It's that simple. But you only hot glue the actual wood of the frames. In the center where the 2 frames meet, you can kind of double up on the hot glue, making sure that you have the hot glue at its highest setting. I had mine on the highest setting so that the glue was really, really hot, and I had time enough before it hardened to get the backing on. Again, as you see, I'm just putting the hot glue on the wood part of the frame, doubling up where they meet, and at the hottest heat, Get as much glue on those frames as you can, and then put half the foam core on top, pressing down really well, and you will be rewarded because it actually works. Then I put duct tape at the center where, I might have cut not so straight, just to kind of keep it together, to keep the two together, because this really is the end. You have it. But we need a hanging mechanism, and the hanging mechanism is 2 4x6 frames that I got at Dollar Tree. You take the backing out, take the edge off, that makes it hang or that makes it sit, flatten it out, hot glue it on, press down as hard as you can, keeping the hanging mechanism at the top. Now, I only put 2, and it won't work if you only put 2. So you want to put 4. If you put 4, then you can get the weight distributed evenly, and it won't fail on you. Now here we go to the wreath. The wreath is very simple. I took the Dollar Tree ribbon, and it's that jute ribbon. What is that called? I forgot what it was called. Anyway, it's that brown ribbon. Burlap ribbon all the way around. Okay, that's the Dollar Tree burlap ribbon. And then I took my flowers, and I decided, remember, Pottery Barn is minimalist. I got this at Walmart for $3. I took 3 sprigs and then changed my mind and made it 4. And this large flower arrangement, I just took the leaves. I needed different colored leaves to give it depth. And basically all I did was initially glue the leaves from the other flower arrangement on there. And then I laid the magnolia leaves on top of those and all along the side of the wreath where the magnolias would be. I did that to enhance the magnolia leaves since they're very simple, and laying them on top of the regular leaves, again, you see them better. You get more depth in the actual wreath, and it's fuller without taking away from the magnolia. So that's all I did. I ended up putting 4 of the magnolia flowers or blossoms on there. I laid out the leaves to where it would look natural when you put the flowers on there, but it doesn't look like anything you see in nature. I just kind of put it on there to where it would look nice when it hung, keeping, just the lower left quadrant for the flowers, and then we'll enhance those with the dogwoods. See how we did that? So then I'm going to lay down some leaves on the upper portion where the dogwoods will lie. And again, I start with the leaves that I got from that other arrangement and just kind of laid them out there so that they could enhance the magnolia leaves. And there you see I put a few magnolia leaves in there to show for the magnolia flower. Seems very simple, which it is. This was one of the easiest wreaths I've ever made, but that again, in keeping with Pottery Barn's vision of minimalism. And the flowers are basically monotone. They have the same color scape on both, just white with a tinge of pink, and you're done. So as you can see, this was, again, one of the easiest wreaths I've ever made. And the hanging mechanism is a burlap ribbon that I also got at Walmart and I've had for some time. Oh, yes, I'm putting the magnolia leaves really out of whack with everything else so that they would stand up. See how I'm putting them on the top part of the actual leaves that are already there? I did that so you could see them. See how you can see them where the flowers are? It just makes it more realistic. Then I made a hanging mechanism. I measured to make sure how far I would need them to hang. And I doubled and then added a couple inches so that it would hang to the center mirror. I put some hot glue right there. I wanted it to hang so that I could move. See how I can move the ribbon based on the weight of the flowers, and it could hang naturally. And then the ribbon is a simple fold over ribbon. I call those like the little candy ribbons. I just cut one and glued it together to meet. And then the next ribbon will be a little smaller than that one, and glue that on top of the first one. And then I made a third one, same thing, just made it a little bit smaller, and then hot glued that on there. And it looks like one of those candy ribbons. It's not a real ribbon, but I saw that they had it like that in a lot of the Pottery Barn samples that I saw. So here I just kind of took out all the threads to kind of give it a jagged edge, because I needed that to be the center round. And I wanted to give it a little bit of I don't know, character, a little bit of notice, because it's really the center of the ribbon. And then I just kind of tied it together with those same threads that I pulled out. And look at that, I have a ribbon. I can't believe I actually did it. And then what I did is I hot glued it onto the hanging ribbon, not onto the wreath, so that it will move with the hanging wreath. And again, there you have it. And here is the most lovely Eagan mirror I've ever seen, and I love it. It's hanging in my home, and it will be for some time. Thanks so much. Bring that color. This is a little monotone, but see you later. Bye now.